Nathan, I'm slightly offended, because I feel that I could pull off the word utmost. Thank you very much. So I said, how the heck am I supposed to get outside? I'm up here in this window. And she said, well, like, climb down. And I said, how? You know I'm afraid of heights. After a few minutes, she convinced me to tie my sheets together and fashion some sort of ropes that I could rappel down the side of the house so that she could tell me whatever it was that was so important. She looked me straight in the eye and said, Alf, I have to tell you something. And I said, yeah, I know, that's why I'm down here. And she said, I have tuberculosis. I said, what? She said, no, I'm totally kidding, we're just moving away. I said, you're moving? You can't move, you can't leave me alone here with this crazy family of mine, you're the only friend I have. And she said, no, I know, I figured it out. There's a way we can make this all right. Now I knew this idea of hers was going to be crazy, whatever it was, because that's just how my friend rolls. She continued, I was up in the attic of my house cleaning out some of my dad's old books. Her dad died when she was about 4 of tuberculosis, ironically. She went on to say, I found this really weird-looking one with the title that was all in another language, so I opened it. And, well, the inside of it's all in another language, too. But my dad made some little notes in the margin, and I really think this book could help us out. So I said, great, well, the only problem here is that we can't read that book, so how the heck are we supposed to know how it's going to help us? She said, I think we should bring it to Mr. Van Fluffenager. Now, Mr. Van Fluffenager was this creepy old man who lived in a really huge, rundown house way back in the woods behind where our street dead ends. I'd only ever seen him come out of the house once, and I was 4 years old, and he scared me so badly that I cried. He went back in the house, and I have not seen him since. And you know, I really wanted to keep it that way. But Ada was convinced that he could help us. Come on, she said, he speaks 65 languages. You know one of them has to be the one that's in the book. Well, Ada may have been crazy, but she was right 98.4% of the time. So reluctantly, I followed her out onto the street, and we walked all the way down to where it dead-ended, and stepped into the woods. A few minutes later, we were staring at the front door of the creepy old house. Slowly we crept up the front porch steps. But before either of us could reach for the rusty old gargoyle-shaped door knocker, the door slowly crept open.